Bum, bum, da 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 da, bum, bum, da. It's gorgeous. I came and it was so rainy. Literally, y'all, it was so rainy when I came over here, and now it's gorgeous and sunny. I feel as though I need my swimsuit. Did I pack it? No. This is a really nice hotel. I'm not sure if I'll ever experience this again, but okay, I made it. All my stuff is, I guess, being delivered to me. I don't know. They asked me if I wanted my stuff delivered to my room. Right now I have this really cool outfit and a sweatshirt to my name. So anyway, we made it. And by we, I mean me. Monique's coming later after work. So essentially we have downtime until 6 p.m. So I wanted to shower and change. Will that happen? We'll see. I really need to shave my legs. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I really need to shave my legs. So yeah, let's just call the front desk and see where my stuff is. But I think Hannah is gonna meet me either downstairs or up here in my room. I'm not sure which. And we're probably gonna find some coffee or something because I'm about to die, y'all. I was up at 3:30 in the morning this morning, so I'm gonna sleep like a baby on that bed tonight. Anyway, okay, keep you updated. Also, look at all the cute stuff that they got us this year. We got a cute little reusable water bottle, some magnets, it looks like, an itinerary, and of course the tote bag. Y'all, I am predicting that we are gonna go to London next year. You heard it here first. We are going to London in 2026, and that will be crazy. Me hyping myself up over something that literally has not been confirmed. Yes. Okay, I found out what happened. I didn't give the ticket downstairs, so that was completely my fault. And I am a normal person that knows how to do normal things and can survive in a nice hotel. Listen. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my stuff to get here. I've literally dance sessioned my way into being late. Yes, I was dancing by myself for a TikTok, but whatever. I'm about to get in the shower, so let's... Why was my toilet running? There better not be ghosts here.
Y'all, this room is humongous. Wait for the reveal. Wait for the reveal. What the heck? Whoa. Wow, this is a little staycation. Whoa. What is over here? It's kind of dark. Where's the light? Oh, well. What is this, a closet? Oh, it's huge. This is cute. This could be partially someone's room. Okay. What's in here? Well, oh, this is the bathroom. Wow. Whoa. This is really nice. This is really nice. Wow. This is perfect because I'm actually working from the office. Oh, what's in here? The toilet. Yo, basic. Pretty basic. This is nice. This might be one of the biggest rooms I've ever stayed in. Wow. I needed a little relaxation moment. This is cute. I don't know what this view. I have a view of the pool. And it looks like another building. Cool. I will be sitting here and there tomorrow. I'm working from this room. Maybe I'll work by the pool too. So yeah, this is my first time ever staying at a Four Seasons. They're really nice. They're actually very nice. Like extremely nice. Because I got lost in the lobby. The guy was like, okay, go this way. He's like, go this way to go to reception. And I walk in and there was a restaurant there. And I was like, this is not the way in. So then I was like, let me ask this guy. He looks official. And he was taking my papers because I got stuff from the valet man. And he was like, what's your room number? And I was like, I'm trying to get one of those rooms. He's like, oh, let me take you to the reception. And I was like, no, you don't have to do that. He's like, no, let me show you the way. And I'm like, really? No, it's fine. I'm obviously didn't realize it went that way. And he was like, no, I will take you to reception. And he did. He walked me all the way there. and they're just so nice. I was like, what kind of training do they get at the Four Seasons? But yeah, this is my first time at the Four Seasons. I could get used to this kind of luxury, I think. But yeah, what's on the docket? We have to meet up for the alumni reunion dinner. See how everyone's been doing over the last year. And I think that's it. Also, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I feel like, you know, my energy might be a little down. Yesterday, my mom told me that my grandma passed away. It was unexpected for me. So that's also happening in the midst of this. I'm happy that the community is here. Kind of keep me a little distracted, but yes. So that is a fact. That is something that I'm handling, or, you know, dealing with. Just wanted to tell everyone. And yeah, shelves in the city.
Wow, this is a window. I look so white compared to you, and it's telling me that I need to be in the sun. Jesus! I mean, I'm not this pale. I'm looking like...
I think it's because your hair's darker too. Like,
and I'm wearing black. Like,
wearing black.
I'm being like Morticia Adams.
In the beginning, we were both blonde.
Yeah. Okay, I turned this on because I want your actual... Guys, this is Hannah. Hey. I want to ask you, where do you think Shelves in the City is going to be next year? This is such a pre-question. Like, this weekend hasn't even started.
New York to LA to where?
London, I think.
Dubai. Can you imagine? Down.
I would freak out. I would freak. We're going for at least a month. We're going for a month. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be London for some reason.
Maybe because certain people that work on the team live there, perhaps.
And, you know, the English language was birthed and...
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
Okay, fine. London's like an actual real answer.
What were you going to say?
No, I didn't have one.
Dubai, for real?
No. London's good. I don't know. I
Like, yeah,
don't know. I just
stamp
thought
of
they might
approval.
just like go back to New York.
Honestly, I'd be okay with that.
And I would be fine with it. I'll
Yeah.
go wherever. But I could see them just like staying in the two.
I would
It's, like, the
definitely
home bases of the publishers.
stay longer too if it was New York, you know?
Yeah.
Because last time I just stayed the weekend and I regretted it.
I only ate one slice of pizza and I regretted it.
Oh my god, me too. I
Every
didn't
trip.
eat hardly as much. We went to that one place that was a chain restaurant and I was like, why did we do that? Remember?
Boo.
It was a salad.
Oh yeah.
What the hell are we doing? Okay, listen, we're more prepared. But we are more prepared for LA, so. Anyway, okay. That was my vlog clip. So we're gonna get ready and go to Denton and hopefully find Monique on the way. Look at all the kids.
You should. The way that I flipped this down. Where is she? Oh. A star. A star is born. Oh, she's coming this way. Am I freaking out that the harpist is singing Valerie right now?
Also, her harp is like, it has like a design on it. It's really pretty.
I actually took a year of harp lessons.
Oh, so you know what's going on.
This is
No,
no, I knew you knew. I said, when I walked up the stairs and I said, no one is seeing her, no one is understanding. And then you were like, excuse me. I said,
We have the mic.
I knew you.
You guys should have been standing beside each other because I said the same thing.
I was beside Bree.
Oh, I was talking to Sarah. There you go.
Yeah, we got split up the stairs. But I walked upstairs and I was gagged.
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah. I did a video. But go forth. Enjoy. Yes. Yeah. The harpist is not just a harpist. There is a acoustic guitar.
She's not like other girls.
I can't zoom in just yet.
I don't even know what you're thinking.
Oh wait, I can.
Monique doesn't even know. about to be serenaded by one of the best musicians of our time.
Of our time. Of our time.
End clip.
She's like, freaking out. I love her. I'm aesthetic. Okay.
A lot of potatoes.
It's potato. It's cauliflower.
Oh, a lot of cauliflower.
One day they will read the menu. Go try. Oh, what is it?
Fine, I guess you were here for y'all last.
I was.
I forgot about that. You're getting us ready for the pier with the wood on the ground.
Yeah. Yes, I love you guys.
What? So, are you American? I wouldn't say that. Let's throw the boomerang. I'm Australian.
Oh, an Aussie. Cuties.
What was the close call?
You see my breath?
I think you should do it. This is perfect. Perfect. Are you confident? With it? And who's winning? Yeah, I'm so sorry I did this. Oh my God, Christine! You're throwing it too hard. Did I beat you?
I don't know. Is that over?
Yes, it's over. I wanted to be down, but I scored 16. You were very close.
I don't know good at basketball.
The Los Angeles Lakers, and it is game time.
I don't know how to set this up.
Pay attention now. Zoltar has a word of wisdom for you this day. He who laughs last thinks slowest. Stay alert, my friend, and laugh heartily and quickly. For a small fee, Zoltar will tell you more of his secrets, and wisdom is priceless.
He's telling you to listen to my jokes and laugh at them because they're
That's not what
funny.
he said. He said the quickest person to laugh and the hardiest
Yeah.
is the smartest person in the room.
Yeah.
Which is me.
No.
Have you not been hearing me cap
Yeah.
all night?
No, you're fine.
Literally read us for Phil.
Yeah, I got ready for Phil. Woo! Nice as I thought.
You do it like that, then you're flipping around.
Okay. I can't. How did we get here? I used to know you so well. Yes. All right. Oh, Christine will literally lose it if I do this clip and the TV is on in the background. So I'm gonna pause. Week Hero Class, my favorite show. Okay, so what am I doing? All right, so tonight was the first night of shows in the city. As you can see, I beat Christine in the basketball game, and I think, you know, really thinking about it, my mom would be very, very pleased that I won this because she put a lot of money. I don't know. She spent a lot of money on basketball camp when I was a wee lass, okay? So I'm glad something came of it. A little bit of bragging rights, you know? I don't know. Yeah, so we had dinner. We ate so much food. When I say we had so much food tonight, I feel bad for anyone who was at a table that had to share all the food. It was honestly a strategic move on me, Christine, and Simone's part. When I tell you, we got every single piece of food that was served, but it was split among 3 people because only 3 people were at our table. It was genius, y'all. It was genius. So we were stuffed. I'm still stuffed. We ate so much. We had like 2 types of pizza. The portobello mushroom thing that we had was delicious. We did like this game where we tried to guess what desserts would come on the dessert platter. And I was the only one that got something right. Well, no, I think Simone picked something, but I said chocolate lava cake will be on the platter. There's no way you're gonna get a dessert platter and not gonna have chocolate lava cake. But the best thing on that was the mango sorbet. Delicious. And then we went to the arcade at the pier. And that was really fun. What else did we do? Oh, I beat Christine. Did I mention that I beat Christine and something? Honestly, it's because she was talking. No, I wouldn't say I beat her fair and square. I got 1 basket more than her. She's gonna want to do a redo one day, but that was fun. The arcade was fun. We had a little decode moment. Oh my god, the DJ on our bus. I'm trying to find their social, but the DJ. I'm not really sure who was in charge, but I think I have an idea. And girl, they were playing all the bangers. Not everyone was singing everyone, but when Decode came on, everyone was screaming. And that was a fun moment because, of course, Paramore. I feel like because the members of Paramore are so young, they sleep on them. They really sleep on them. But Paramore is an influential rock band. And people really need to wake up to that. Like, I mean the elders, because me, my friends, my peers, people my age and younger, people my age, they need to understand. They know Paramore. Okay, they know impact. They know influence. Okay, they see the influence of Paramore. Hayley Williams and her little group. I'm like rambling here, but that was fun. Took a little shower, and now I'm gonna watch Week Hero class. Fall asleep. I'm gonna work from home because you guys, I know I work from home on Fridays. I'm gonna work from this hotel, explore a little bit of the amenities, and do my job. And then I think we have a welcoming dinner for all the newbies that are coming for shows in the city this year. So we got some new faces. Tonight was just like a little alumni rehash. How's everyone been doing since the last time? Because we are doing shows in the city 2.0. But yeah, I should read a book, but I really don't want to. Anything else I'm forgetting? No, it was good. It was very chill. Just kind of sat back, didn't do too much, but yeah, I'm sure Christine does not want to sit through this 5-minute video, so I'm gonna stop it here. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Apparently we have snacks that are too tempting. I was just inquiring about the free water because I have this bottled water here, but then they put canned water by the phone, and I was like, do I get to drink those? Because I'm thirsty. I'm gonna risk it, but like I didn't see what anyone's talking about. Oh, is this a refrigerator? I thought this was the safe. This is the refrigerator. Okay, let's see what's in here. How do you even open this? Automatic systems. Oh. Oh my. Oh, wow. I should have never known that stuff was in here. A Sprite? How much do you think the Sprite cost? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Okay. Good to know that the mini bar is off limits. Oh, they have little treats. This is probably also not for me. Maybe the creamers and stuff. Okay. Oh my god, what is this? See, these are things I would try. How much do you think this costs? Intriguing. Okay. I guess 4 people could be in this room. Oh, the private bar. This will probably have the prices, which I'm gonna go look at. $10 for that can of Sprite. Y'all know Sprite is one of my weaknesses. You know I love a cold, crisp Sprite. If I had just thought, oh, maybe I'll have a little, I can afford a can of Sprite. You know, I'm not. But I can't. $10 for a can of Sprite? One singular can of Sprite. Those snacks I was considering, $12 for one of those candies. $12. I'm gonna drink this water and pray it's not $10. Y'all watch this video. Click through the ads. help me stay hydrated. By Sam Benedetto. I'm kidding. All right, bye y'all. See you in the morning.
Yeah. I slept on my makeup last night. I'm gonna go wash my face. And then I'll come do a check-in. Okay. Oh my god, I thought that was Hannah. Literally. Okay, so I unfortunately am a slow riser. I'm a slow go-getter. And Hannah, my friend Hannah, is an A1 type A type of person. She's up, she's ready to go, she's posting content, she's got her outfit ready. Like, amazing human being. I wish I was like that. I think I used to be, and then like life just got really busy. So listen, I'm gonna be getting ready while also telling y'all what we're gonna be doing, okay? Yeah, I'm in this ridiculously fancy bathroom that is not needed. You really think there's gonna be 2 people in here? Hilarious. Me and Hannah are about to go and get some coffee because we both love caffeine, we love coffee. And as you can probably tell by the sound of my voice, I need something, okay? I was saying in the reel/stories that I was posting on our Instagram that like I literally didn't even go out last night. I was just like screaming because I kept seeing people that I knew and, you know, just jumping for joy because I'm so excited to see everybody. So I'm just losing my voice. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting organized. I'm literally putting my makeup brushes in the cups that you're supposed to use to clean out your insides, okay? But yeah, so anyway, Hannah is on the way over here. And I shan't be late because she'll kill me. She will literally murder me. We're gonna go get some coffee. Monique was gonna join us, but she's actually working from home today, aka the office of this hotel, which is her room, I suppose. I think she has to like do some work. I don't think she can actually like come with us, but we might get her something to drink if she wants. She's not like a big coffee person, so this is not like, you know, the end all be all of the coffee experience. I'm gonna venture out with Hannah for the time being, and then me and Monique actually have to record a sponsorship today. So I'm gonna come back, we're gonna do that. We basically have free time until later, where we will meet up with the new class of Shelves in the City people. And that's like, they basically doubled the number from last year. So we had 60 originally. Apparently 60 more people are coming today. New people, but it's not gonna be super scary meeting them because we do have a group chat. And we've all kind of been talking since, you know, we found out who was gonna be coming. So you're gonna see a few familiar faces if you follow us on our other socials. A few of our friends are coming this year that are new, which is super exciting, really excited to have them. But yeah, we're basically gonna be going to a welcome dinner for all of them, and then we will be seeing a bunch of authors tonight at what I think is like a panel. Last year, they had us in a room just kind of like talking to them very casually, but it seems like this year it's gonna be more of like them being set up to like talk to us in a panel style situation. So I can't really speak to what that's gonna be like because that's a new thing. Sorry, I'm getting text messages because I know Hannah is literally on the way. She's like, I'm gonna be there in so soon of a time and you're not even ready. And she didn't actually say any of that, but I don't want her to discover how scrambly I am right now. Anywho, all that to say, we're gonna be doing a coffee first. Coffee before everything, right? I think we're going to this place called Morrow, which is a place that Francis Dominic, listen, right here, beautiful human being, just gorgeous. I've hung out with him a few times outside of Shelves in the City and just a good vibe. But yeah, so we're gonna go to there because he suggested going to this coffee shop that I have never even heard of, because do I live in Beverly Hills? Y'all are hilarious. So me and Hannah are gonna go over there because Hannah she knows about coffee, okay? And I would like to say that I know about coffee. I don't really care if it's good or not. So listen, that's my vibe and I'm sticking to it. Did I forget my main foundation that I need to like look like a human? Yes, I sure did, but we don't have to look super fancy because it's just coffee. I am wearing a very interesting outfit today. I cannot wait for you guys to see my during the day fits. It's definitely a interesting vibe. But yeah, that's the current situation. That's what's going on. So the clips that you'll see right now are gonna be from that, and then me and Monique will be doing content. I might get some BTS for you for that. We'll see how we're feeling. I think Monique has already told you, but something happened with her and her family, so she's kind of feeling down this weekend. So the goal is to live, laugh, love. But yeah, so we're doing that. That's also why it was like super chaotic getting over here, because we didn't even know if Monique was gonna come. But yeah, we're doing the best we can, okay? We're doing the best we can, and honestly, I'm pretty shocked she even told y'all, because you know how Monique is. She does not like to share online. I'm a yapper. I'll tell y'all everything. But Monique is the silent type, so I'm pretty proud of her, because, you know, not to go into the psyche of it, I'm not a, gosh, I messed up my eyeliner. I'm not a psychic? What am I saying? I'm not a therapist. There we go. Got it. Sorry, I cannot think and also do eyeliner. Like, I just figured that out right now. Like, who do I think I am? Trying to be multi-talented. All right, hold on. This eyeliner is definitely drying out, and it's the bane of my existence. I literally told Hannah I was changing. LOL, I'm a liar. She's gonna see this and be like, wow, you literally lied to me about even being ready. And I'm gonna be like, yeah. I am a liar because my eyeliner is not working. Why did I decide to do eyeliner, guys? So yeah, guys, that's the breakdown. What's going on? Where is my, found it, mascara? That's what we're gonna do this morning. God, that was such a long-winded check-in. I'm so sorry for this. See y'all in a little bit. Wow, we're like, I mean, it does look a very, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, guys. So, just come in for my free day. If you're following us on Instagram, you have seen my stories from today. It's like 4 o'clock right now. So we have an event at 6 with a bunch of authors, and that is gonna be a lot of fun, okay? We're basically meeting a bunch of Harper, Avon, William Morris, Epic Reads, like a bunch of those authors. And I think it's gonna be a little different than last year. Last year we were all in a room and we got to kind of chat with each author for a little while, but I think this is gonna be more of like a panel of sorts. I'm expecting a lot of books. I think they're gonna be giving us a lot of books, especially R.F. Kuang's new book, Catabasis, or Kaba. Not sure on the pronunciation, but I do know that that is gonna be a book that we get. What's hilarious is I brought 2 books with me this weekend, like I was actually gonna read. That's freaking funny. So I'm sitting here and I'm drinking my espresso because it's freaking tiring out here. Being a social person is in and of itself a hard job, and I'm hanging in there as best as I can. Whew. But yeah, so that is the next event on the docket for this weekend. Essentially, me and Hannah just kind of like walked around a bunch in this area. We're in Beverly Hills. If you guys didn't know, this is the Beverly Wilshire Hotel, which is where they filmed Pretty Woman. So the front of it is what's in Pretty Woman, and I guess one of the rooms is something that they used back in the day. That's kind of like the lore of this place, why it's so popular and why, you know, it's so great. It's also a really nice hotel. Besides the said ghost that I told you guys I was gonna, you know, talk about later. So I'll go ahead and tell that story now. Last night at 4 o'clock, which some could easily say is early morning, I was hearing what I would describe as nails on a chalkboard, and it was coming from my bathroom. Now, my toilet has been running since I got into this hotel room, so there's that. But it was a high-pitched kind of whine, almost like when cats are fighting, sort of. And it was drawn out. It was like a very far-off yell, like a very far-off screech, okay? And it just kept going, like, do stop, and then it would stop for a while and then it would start again. So I was like, this GD toilet is really trying to test my patience because I am trying to sleep. So I got up, closed the door, went in there and was like, listen here, toilet, quit it, because we're not playing this game. I am going to sleep. Got back in my bed and basically put on like a noisemaker on YouTube, because I was like, once I fall asleep, I will go back and sleep like I'm dead. So, but I drowned out that noise and it kind of like rose a little bit above it, so I had to turn up my volume a little bit more. But finally I couldn't hear it, but it was still going. And what's crazy enough is that I woke up this morning being like, wow, I gotta call them and tell them that my toilet is broken because it's making this horrible noise. Tell me why I haven't heard that sound once today. It's giving haunted. But yeah, anyway, it was a fun time. Definitely was weird. We'll see if it happens again tonight around 4 o'clock. But anyway, neither here nor there. We're going to go meet some authors tonight, and then we are doing a sing-along version of Wicked, apparently, with tattoos. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna last that long, y'all. I'm hoping the adrenaline keeps me going, but I do have to be at the LA Food Bank tomorrow, like ready to go by 7:40 in the morning, because we are doing some community service work tomorrow, which is great because that'll be like the first half of our day. So, I mean, if you guys follow us on Instagram, you know that we did a fundraiser for LA Food Bank because of all of the people who lost their homes during the LA wildfires that happened in January. So that's like pretty important. The fun part is Monique signed up for a completely different activity, so you'll be getting the BTS/vlog clips from her from the other event that you could do. So that's really cool because it's one of the bookshops that we have talked about in a vlog before, we've been to, and we actually suggested it to be one of the places that we visited for like everyone to go to on this trip. So it'll be cool to see that for sure. But that's what's kind of like, we got to be up early for that tomorrow, and I think Wicked starts at like 10 p.m. tonight. So I'm like, I don't know how long I'm gonna last, but I'm gonna try because I'm just socially batteried out and I need to have a rest period before I go and get in front of all these new people, because I've already met a bunch of new people and I'm already overwhelmed. This was my problem last year. I became a wallflower because I was like, I don't know anyone and I can't talk to anyone and I am no one. Yes. So that's it. See ya. Bye.
So we're here in the room of, you know, this whole community is BookTok. How have you seen BookTok particularly, and social media in general, contribute to the
Not academically gifted at all. I mean, even like English class, I was a C student, right? Like,
Oh my god. No.
I'll try.
Oh, that's a trash can.
Wait, is this the whole thing? Like, yeah, it's the whole thing that'll go on the book. Right now, like, we can rip the whole thing, like, it's like, it's an individual, yeah. You're gonna put it in here, the design. Okay.
Christine. Hannah. Yeah.
Oh my god. It feels too. Why is this like surgery? I'm literally raising out me.
And this is why I didn't sign up.
Okay. It's not fitting. It's okay. But it's okay. That's what they say in the romance books. This is not. It's too big.
Oh my god.
but that was
Sorry,
hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm so funny.
Yeah. Oh.
One person is gonna get this, you know, because no one else picked this one.
All right, whenever you come up next, you have to commit.
Okay.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Do it.
I think Hannah might be almost done.
Amazing. Hannah.
I think the computer one. I looked at that when I said that looks like a
Wow. That was hot, yeah.
Okay, ready? Let's try it.
Wow! Oh my gosh! That's gorgeous.
You guys are really, yeah. You're really giving me, yeah. Literally.
That's a fact.
I don't want to do this. Can I say this? I don't want to do this.
I did. Well, you picked this. Oh my god, there's. Why are you doing it from the end like that? Yeah! Yeah! Look at her!
It's kind of like indie chic, you know?
I put something to my brain.
It's
That
kind of
was
like antique. I don't know.
You did it.
she's not.
Well, but like whatever, I did it, and that's all I can say.
Well, don't do that. I didn't. Okay, if you zoom in, you may see some my inner blemishes. My vlog, my friends.
Don't get what I just said.
I didn't record. Yes, thank you.
Liar!
Because she told you to.
So beautiful. All right, it is the end of day 2. It was a long day for me. I had to get up early to work, but it was really fun. All the new people came in today, and got to meet all these new people. I met Zoe. I met 2 Zoes actually. It was actually very funny. But I met Zoe. She made these, or they made these really cool bracelets. There were author panels. That was something they didn't do last year. They had author panels. So we got to see Lucy Foley, R.F. Kwong, Victoria Aviar. There were 2 different panels. One for more geared towards like romantic, fantasy genres, and then the other one was more like literary, thriller, romance. And it was just so good to see, pick their brains. We have some clips of that, and then there was a Wicked sing-along. And I didn't even intend to stay that long. I really was like, I'm gonna leave a little early, go to bed, be cute. Girl, why was I singing Defying Gravity? You guys knew I had to do it. You guys knew I had to. Hopefully someone has a clip of it somewhere. But yeah, I was singing loud and proud. Okay, I channeled my inner Cynthia. I channeled her. So that happened. We ate food, we had cake, we had popcorn, so many snacks. People got tattoos. It was fun. It was good. It's like a good time of just like getting to know people, sitting down. We weren't talking all books. We were talking about what movies we're watching, what TV shows, sports, because it's March Madness. Gamecocks won. We're in the Elite 8, baby. And just all fun stuff. It's an early morning, so I'm gonna try and get a little bit of sleep, but it's late right now, so I can't miss the bus. So we're doing a volunteer day tomorrow, and I'm very excited because I love volunteering. I know it sounds very pathetic. Not pathetic, that's not the right word. I know it sounds very, fake, but I really do love giving back. And I'm going to reparations tomorrow. We're going to be building shelves. I don't know if we're actually building the shelves or we're just packing shelves. So there's lots of questions, but it's an early start. I think Christine's going to the food bank. And actually, I know Christine's going to the food bank because we are doing 2 different activities. And she was not happy that I picked a separate activity, but I picked reparations without knowing she didn't pick reparations. But it doesn't matter. This is all stuff that could be cut out. And I'm going to say goodnight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
It's giving. Originally, or like where I stay?
Right now.
LA.
Together on both lines, 2,352 kids, and I bet you'll find that if you add 952 to 1,400, you will discover that that's that number. And you sorted through 8,600 pounds of oranges. That's like 4 tons, 4.5 tons. That's crazy work. Okay. All right. Bring it, continue off.
Thank you.
I used to be an influencer. We were just called bloggers back then. But before the term influencer, I was a blogger. I had representation. I did the whole thing, and I know how exploitative it can be. I know how much impact you can have. I know how important you all are to each other, and so keep doing what you're doing and demand your worth. This industry in particular, I was in the fashion industry, so I was not a book influencer, but I was an editor at Nylon magazine, and I was at Teen Vogue. Before Teen Vogue had a blog, and now they're like just online, so it's been a while. I'm 36, I think. But this isn't the first time we've like seen a boom like this with like influencers, and you have a lot of power, and consider that in what you do. You can come here for my State of the Union address, but I've seen the waves a couple times now, and it's interesting to be at an age where you've seen it come and go. But the thing that I would love to see y'all do this time around is like demand your worth in so many ways. I think sometimes, and you know, I'm sorry, Harper Collins, sometimes we just are doing it for the love of it, and that's great. But you can change this industry, and this industry is kind of antiquated and needs some change. It needs to be shook up a little bit. And y'all have already started doing that, and we see the impact of that every day. When y'all like blow up a book and you're talking about it and you're excited about it, we see that in this store. I know like affiliate networks and things like that are.
All right, I'm currently on the hunt for a nail salon because I'm in dire need, y'all. And I hope my nail tech lady doesn't see this, but I'm just gonna find one around here and hope for the best. Yep. I somehow found myself in a Sephora. I walked away unscathed, but now I need a Tom Ford Electric Cherry perfume because I'm obsessed with the smell. So one thing leads to another, leads to another, leads to no money.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I wasn't recording that at all.
100%.
Okay, amazing. Amazing. Oh, fun. Okay, ready? Not you faking it. Yeah, there you go. All right, ready?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get him, get him, get him. Snatch those books, snatch those books, snatch those books. Let's go. Yeah. There you
What is it?
Where are we? We're in New York City.
Again, it's a full circle moment.
The red eye.
Hopped on the plane on LAX. We are at the Fox Studio lot, which I worked at before, and I feel very cool to have known that. Yeah.
I feel like I haven't been here. Or maybe I went on a tour.
Have you? I don't know if you have or not. I'm not really sure. Anyway, we're gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, we're about to get. Okay, let me get a line. Okay, we're all live. We're all getting live for these bracelets from Stav Los Angeles. Shout out to her.
Here we go. I want to see what they look like. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
You look like a man in black.
I felt like it.
out real smooth. Left foot two-start. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Don't fuck away.
It's killing me. But it's just the price I pay. Leave me my ink eyes. I'm Mr. Brightside.
We interrupt this program to give you a future Christine and Mo.
Yeah, we've lived multiple lives
since Shelves in the City. And
but we have fond memories.
we do.
Well, we have memory. No, we have fond. Just kidding.
Really, I mean, I know what you're saying. Obviously, there was a clouded blanket of grief
Yes.
during this weekend. So I was actually really surprised playing it back that you had talked about this, you know?
I did.
So there was a very vulnerable moment in this vlog. So I feel like
I'm sure you've gotten to that point.
I have.
by now.
It was a moment where I was like, oh, and I feel like, you know, people that watch this will really see a part of you that not many people see.
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm making fun of you, but I'm not. It's just I see that part of you, but I don't think you've ever put that online ever. So I feel like this is a treat.
I'm an ENTJ, you know, who doesn't really tap into the F.
Listen, on the third day of Shelves in the City, what do?
Lots of fun stuff.
We did a lot of stuff.
We volunteered.
All that footage is really cute. Okay. Obviously, I went to the LA Food Bank. We talked about it. Monique went to Reparations Book Club.
Yeah. Hard work. Hard labor.
Yeah, you did a lot that day. But from the actual powerhouse of this dynamic, what's funny is in the vlog clip, you were like, yeah, you know, Christine really wanted me to do the same things. And in my vlog clip, I'm like, I think Mandy picked something else, which will be good because we'll both get a perspective of like helping the community from different ways. And you're like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh my God, LOL, laugh out loud, as Hilary Duff says. Yeah, we did that. And then we came back. And what's funny is our BTS is so fun because we literally were filming content. And like, if you guys follow us on socials, you've seen the Calabasas, you know, I'll throw it up right here. You've seen the other, you know, content posts or whatever, but the BTS from that is so funny because we didn't even use most of it. So we're like in that workout room
doing so many exercises
because we had an idea to do for content and we just like scrapped most of it and just made a shorter version of it, which is the end result of the Calabasas. That's real cool. And then of course that night
we partied.
We partied. And the party footage is like so fun. We were like videographers, cinematographers. Like we were documenting it as if it was our job.
Yeah,
which like
we were like at a concert.
Yeah, like
really.
But like in the way that we documented it too. Like I felt, I don't know why I was in my creative juju, but like this video I have of you where like you're doing the Beyonce song. We just heard it last night and I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it's like the footage is going in and out like this. It's going like this. I was like, dude, was I drunk or was I just like...
The answer is yes.
But it looks cool. And there's this one footage of Trey where like he's singing Abracadabra and it starts off on his face. And he literally, like, now that we talked about Goofy Movie, which I'm realizing we didn't talk about in this clip.
Yeah, I was like,
we talked about in a Patreon exclusive we just filmed. Anyway, but you know how he starts off and it's like, the beginning of his concert, it's like his face. Like when you see that clip, you'll be like, you had Goofy Movie on the brain because I directly took that and did it with Trey.
I indoctrinated it.
Yeah, no, literally. It's very cool footage. So I really like how that came out.
We also took this really iconic photo that Sierra kind of orchestrated all the Black creators to come together, and I thought that was really fun.
That was a really important photo.
Yeah, it's good to see, you know.
Yeah. Like I think
like a visual representation
of the numbers.
Yeah.
I think you're exactly correct. Cause like, I think when we hang out with our friends and like other creators and stuff, we're not like thinking about heads of like, you know, oh, it's this many Black people and this many, you know what I mean? Like, so
we were out there.
Yeah. So like seeing that was really important. And also people be talking.
There are also some conversations that stirred from that.
Yeah.
Which we definitely saw. And what else happened? I'm just gonna trust that the tribute. No, you're fine. You hurt my watermelon too badly.
I've been in LA since 2018 now. I'm a born and raised New Yorker, and obviously I'm in such deep appreciation to all of you who spent a lot of your mornings yesterday helping give back to the LA community. I know this trip's been very luxurious, and I'm really in deep appreciation for those of you, especially those of you who work the assembly line. One group had more work than the other. All work appreciated, but extra love for the assembly line.
We really did. We bonded, and we bonded, and we bonded.
And on the count of three, we're gonna say no bad bingo's ever. 1, 2, 3. No bad bingo.
She wanted this so bad.
She really did.
Baby Shannah.
You turn. One leg is free. Your right is free. You go.
Yeah, 'cause you go
right again, and then you turn.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Go! Right! Front row! Step! Woo!
That's not right. That's not on point.
I love you, love.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the next day was the last day. We had a drag brunch.
Yeah.
I
did.
I had an eye on a prize that I didn't win. Christine had an eye on a prize
I did win.
that you did win.
Yeah.
So
I wanted that golden
how
ducky.
it works out. You
so
follow the
badly.
channel, you know. We're very
No,
competitive.
that's not at all what happens. Usually, if you
pretty competitive.
we were competing. That's hilarious. I didn't know that.
Why you gotta diminish me?
I'm sorry.
Dismiss
This
me?
actually is
Like, I'm
exactly
not-
what you just said.
Yeah.
You are always competing. I am almost always not, because I just win. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
Yeah.
Right
So
now,
now-
you're winning at Galactic-a-thon, though.
She didn't
Your
say
team
that.
is
She
winning.
said it. She specifically worded it. And
No,
said,
you're in the lead. You literally, if you look at the scoreboard from the last thing, your team is winning. Mine's in third.
Well, it's because that's what you do. You give us a false sense of security.
No, I'm an underdog.
And then you lay down and you read for 45 hours straight.
I do have the next 3 days off.
Yeah,
so.
so it's over, and it's so
It's over for you.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're not gonna win, of course, if you're watching this. I'm just saying that point is, I thought we were competing. I was ignoring.
I didn't realize that we were competing.
It was a friendly joust. and
I
it
think
was-
I usually friendly joust with you, and you are going for the jugular.
I have
You were
to.
like, I will rip out
if
your
I don't
throat.
take it seriously. No, I don't say it like that. But if I don't take it seriously, who
Sorry,
will?
I was going with the jousting analogy.
I know.
Okay.
But you don't rip people's throats out. Do you know what a joust is?
Okay. I was thinking grand scheme jousting tournament. I'll teach you something really quick.
Oh, I don't.
Where
I
they
see
have
it. I see the knight's tail right there.
Where they have
Let it
many
go.
different events. You are correct. No one physically rips out anyone's throats. I was taking it to an exaggerated level of like brutality and force. But there is a hand-to-hand combat in jousting. There's also the sword play, within which, you know, at some point,
Is
if
this
you did...
foreshadowing for a future us?
No, I'm just trying to teach you something.
Okay.
That it could happen. Like the Hunger Games. Anyway, so yeah, we did do a drag brunch the next day, which was fun because I actually never win that kind of stuff, if that makes sense. Like, usually it's you that wins that kind of stuff. But I think because you put it as a competition in your head, you made fate decide, and by which I did win the golden ducky.
You did.
So, which is funny because it is not, no one actually wanted that thing. You know what I mean? It was from
I wanted a rubber chicken.
the caucus something?
A cockatoo.
No. Shenanicock.
Oh yeah, the Shenanicock.
Shenanicock. And I picked my treasure from the big bag of crap is what it's called.
Yeah.
So you just put your hand in there, you wrestle around. And it's funny because someone got a mini Shenanicock, which is the little ducky that you saw in the footage. And I got really sad because I was like, damn, I'm not going to get my ducky. And then
You did.
I said that out loud. And our friend who was hosting was like, if you just around in there, you'll find it. And she was like, there's many golden duckies. And I said, ha 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 ha.
Then we made some more content.
We did. That's the last like content clip besides your, meeting with the airport.
Oh yeah, and then
Trey was really good at that. At the end, he was like, "I have to make some content from this weekend, so let's pump out some like dancing videos and like all this other stuff."
He literally did so many.
Yeah, he did.
Ones, like the one leaving from the hotel.
Yeah, literally.
That was like one of my favorite ones.
He did so much good stuff in that last like 15-minute
and then
time period. Meanwhile, me and Monique were like, "Goodbye, world."
Yeah, I had a lot going on because then I had to go and fly home for my grandma's funeral. Okay. What happened to you today?
I have been at the airport since 1 p.m.
Okay.
It's 9:13. I missed my flight, and I'm catching the one that boards at 9:45.
Yeah,
so.
which happens to be my flight home too. Wow.
Thank God.
I know.
Oh, thank God.
It's meant to be.
The best thing that happened. The best thing to come out of this.
Yeah. And so at that moment, I was just planning on, sitting in because I got to the airport pretty early because Christine had her family in town. She might have clips for that.
And that's why we've just been like all over the place, guys. It's one thing after another.
Yeah. So she had her like an extended family trip that was happening. I'm sure you told everyone this.
No, I actually haven't. I will say it in this clip because I don't know. I've said it on the internet, just not like in this vlog. My mom and her family decided to come and visit for a week. And their arrival date was the Friday of Shelves in the City. What the hell? Okay, they weren't staying with me, which is great, but they were staying 5 minutes down the road. So, like, I am a staller, and you guys did see that in the vlog. Like, Hannah was literally on the way to come get me, and I was like, I haven't even put my eyeliner on. Like, I was like, I really was testing time in that moment. But I'm a staller, so like when they were like, oh, we're on the way to come get you, and I have like 5 minutes for them to get here, won't be making that mistake again. Y'all like 30 minutes away minimum. Anyway, but yeah, it was a great visit. I'm like joking about half of this. Like I loved having them here. It just was really stressful. And then Monique obviously had to go see her family because of her grandmother's funeral, and that was also a lot of like pressure for us.
So I got to the airport pretty early because I was like,
I dropped your ass off. I said goodbye.
I was like, let me not be in the way. So I went straight there. So I was downloading my shows. I was gonna be ready. I was like, I'm gonna, watch this show, focusing. I got my AirPods in. I'm ready, and I hear my name being called, and I look up, and it's no other than Brock. I said, Brock, what are you doing here? Because it's like
9 p.m.
Yeah,
or something.
It's like 8 p.m. at this time. And I'm like, he's like, oh, he said, oh, I missed my flight. I've been here since 12.
Jesus Christ.
He's been in the airport all day. So we have the same flight.
He was having the best time.
Yeah. We have the same flight to wherever. We were flying to North Carolina, but because we had a layover. Because my first time flying Southwest, you have to have a layover everywhere. So we were flying.
That's why it's so cheap.
Yeah. So we were flying. Had a layover in North Carolina, and so we got a little seat together. It was so random. I was like, wow, this is great. Like, it's good to see a nice face.
Familiar face before you had to go and be sad for a whole couple days. Yeah, that end of March was rough. Mm-hmm. And then we went right into April.
Yeah.
And did festival books. Monique went to Korea. It's just been a wild ride. So really, this is the first time we've sat on this couch and
talked to each other, I think.
Yeah, I know we are roommates and like best friends and all that, but we're not like normal people. Like normal best friends. Normal best friends are like, oh my God, I missed you so much. And like, we are literally family. So I want you to think about your sister that you tell everything to, but like they get on your nerves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys see that through our content. But
like we clearly missed them, but we're not going to tell them that.
Yeah. Wait, crazy. What?
Expressing feelings?
You honestly weren't gone long enough.
I thought so too. I remember that say, oh.
Like literally when I go for my family trip in July, I know you are having the best time of your life, dude. You're just having the best staycation.
Me and Sherman.
I was saying you need to go staycation somewhere more often. You need to just go on a little weekend trip.
I was
get the hell out of here.
Because I did that last year when I went to the motocross event.
Yeah.
I do random things for the side plot. And so I went to motocross last year. And I was like, wow, I could just stay in a hotel. Anyway,
FOMO.
So that was Shows in the City. We had a lot of fun. And I feel like we should close it by saying something important. But there's
what?
There's so much has happened in the world.
I mean, like, yeah, so Shelves in the City, we'll just talk about this little piece of drama, because I did have someone text me and be like, what's going on with Shelves in the City? And honestly, I don't even think it's hit the booktube space. So, but Shelves in the City, to wrap it up, is about book talkers being celebrated by HarperCollins and the imprints that Harper, you know, has. And for us, it's like really important because obviously a bunch of our friends are bookish influencers, and also the people who put it on we're friends with. We work with them a lot. But Harper has gotten a lot of backlash because they, you know, obviously we were on a strike with them for a while because they didn't pay their authors and they didn't treat them well. That was 2 years ago. So a lot of the dialogue about that was, how could, you know, influencers go on this trip when like Harper still treats their authors badly? And I think I've been reflecting on that, and I'm not going to say too much, but I do want to say this, like, when you have a strike or when you stop supporting a company, you do that because you want them to change. And I think, especially in this climate, this is my big important thing, enacting change is really hard to do when we are distracted in the ways that we are in this capitalist economy and just the world that we live in. So just doing a little something, like just doing a tiny thing, like instead of having 5 orders from Amazon, you only order 1 thing every 3 months. That's better than not doing anything because you're overwhelmed. You know what I mean? So my mindset is that I can't speak to Monique. I think we're similar. I think we do similar things like that. But like, same thing with Harper. Like, I don't think any publisher is perfect. So yeah, they did fly us out to celebrate us, and that's really great for us. But yeah, they still do need to work on their relationships and how they pay their authors and things like that, as well as all of the big 5 companies. It's not just them. But our job as influencers, and how I see it, as readers and just people who like want to support our community, is like, we make that stuff known. We have an open dialogue about it. And we're not afraid to like be in the public eye for that kind of stuff. So I hope that made sense. But yeah, those kind of conversations I don't shy away from, but I do not like it when somebody says stuff and then they don't invite a conversation about it, because that is exactly how I think we got into most of, you know, the world we live in today.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like, I know that no publisher is perfect. No company is perfect.
So
that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah. Also, you know, go support your local libraries.
Yeah.
That should be
number 1.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been talking, so please.
No, yeah. Had fun. Ready for the next event. We'll see what it will be. And
literally in a week. We have something.
We have something tomorrow and Saturday. That's when you brought up the joust, that's what I was talking about. You thought I was really, you thought we were going fisticuffs.
You guys aren't even ready for my vlog.
You thought we were doing fisticuffs for real, and I was like, she's not even seeing the horizon. Point is,
we're gonna have fun.
We're gonna have fun
together.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Literally the only reason we could go on a trip like this is because of you guys. So
all right.
I'm bringing in that emotion to your ENTJ.
Thank you.
ENTF.
Yes.
FTNJ.
You're an ISTJ.
I am an introvert. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. So funny. You're so introverted. And so with that,
we bid you adieu. I just realized that's what it was. Bye-bye.
Bum, bum, da 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 da, bum, bum, da.